what is going on with Yieldly? I've been asking this, a lot of people have been asking this, and Yieldly's being a little bit quiet about what's going on. We're going to dig into the problems on the platform today and some of their crazy responses today on FrugalBC. Hey, what's up, guys? FrugalBC coming back at you. And I wish I had better news today, but I'm a little concerned about some of the stuff I'm seeing with Yieldly. As you know, a lot of people have been pointing this out. It's kind of going around on all the forums that Yieldly, so there's a lot of people, and not everybody, but a lot of people like simply cannot get the rewards off of Yieldly. And a lot of people are saying they can't unstake from Yieldly either, and that's a big problem. We're going to dive into what's going on and what their response has been, so stay to the end because we're just going to cover this whole thing. And before we do that, as you know, I'd love it if you'd hit that subscribe button. You can just smash it. You can just press it gently. You don't have to smash it. Don't hurt your phone or your computer. Just give it a nice little light touch there. And the reason we want to do that is because we're always doing these crypto experiments. I want you guys to see the stuff we do. We put real money into it, and we give it to you straight and give you whatever is good, bad, the ugly. We give you the whole thing here on FrugalBC. We don't mess around. So thanks so much for watching. Hit the like button too if you can. You got to feed those YouTube algorithms. They like to eat those likes. So just like Pac-Man, just think there's like a little Pac-Man. Anyway, enough of that silliness. What is going on with Yieldly? We're going to dive into that. So I noticed, I haven't gotten an exact answer on when this started, but I'm pretty sure it was sometime over the weekend. On Monday, they released a response to this. We're going to talk about that. But what basically was happening was all of a sudden I noticed I would go to hit the claim button, and suddenly it would work. It would act like it was working. Everything would go through as it normally would, except when I actually went to look at my balance on the top of Yieldly, it still said 0, even though I collected coins, allegedly. The amount was still in the claim. And when I confirmed on my wallet, the transaction never happened. So, I thought, okay, they're having a little bug today, no big deal. We'll just come back to it tomorrow. And then tomorrow was the same thing. Like I said, I don't remember exactly what day I noticed this. It was either Friday or Saturday, I think. Monday, they put out a response to this. So this has still been going on. This is going on today. I tried it this morning, still not working. Very strange responses from Yieldly. Well, first they did this, and this was actually pretty good. So let me pull up their Twitter account here. Yeah, so they've had this pinned at the top. They said they gave a status update, and they said, as part of an ongoing security review and update at Yieldly, users may be experiencing limited functionalities on our application. Yeah, limited, as in not working at all. Like the core functionality is not limited, okay? The core functionality of your product isn't working right now. I just want to point that out. These are issues that are being worked on at the moment, and we will be updating as we make progress on them. And they talk about the headline distribution pool, where they're reviewing the security, the bridge. They took the bridge down completely as they do the security review. And the Algo Explorer indexer APIs, they're in the process of updating the Yieldly code base and migrating over to the new Algo Explorer API host address. Some contract functions will be temporarily unavailable. So you just say like, yeah, it's going to be a little messed up for a while. So that's fine. I didn't have a problem with it. But then you see like after this, they're talking about NFTs on Algorand. They're partnering with LimeWire. They've been talking about partnerships all week. And I don't know if you guys know LimeWire. It's kind of old. This goes back to when I was in my 20s, and I'd be downloading songs and movies and TV shows and stuff. I remember downloading a bunch of house episodes off of LimeWire. I'm trying to remember. I should have looked this up probably. I don't remember if it was exactly a torrent site or if it was just straight up. I think it was a torrent site. I don't think it was a straight up download site. They used to have those once upon a time. And then they announced this partnership with Headline Crypto, the one that they had the contract issue on, by the way, but we'll get back to that. So this was today. This is like, this is a week into this problem. They're posting this thing about, hey, we're working with Headline. This is cool partnership. Right in the middle. So, so Marty says, still can't claim rewards. What is happening? Someone else says, you can claim, it's just the indexer doesn't update the balances correctly. No, not true. Not in my wallet. I've checked. No transaction. I think some people it is actually working that way, but not everybody. In fact, I think someone else explains further down. Or maybe not. Can we please get the DApp working? I don't want to only be able to stake my Yieldy on Algo stake. I want to stake it on Yieldy finance. Thank goodness for stake, though I'm becoming a fan. Edit. I said Algo stake. I meant holding in my wallet. LOL. Laughy face. Why can't I unstake my Yieldy? What the F is going on? What is going on here? I moved my staked Yieldy and getting an error message. So this guy, Michael Jordan, says, so many partnerships, fire. And this person says, Yieldy has been unusable for a week and they've lost all their developers. Don't you find it bizarre that they're posting about partnerships when we can't even use the product? Yeah, Martin, you said it perfectly. It's probably good. You should probably get an actual photo for your thing so you can be a little more trustworthy. But yeah, that's what I've been saying. That was my initial response. I'm like, you're posting this? Seriously? Seriously? You're posting about your partnerships when you've been silent about this for, most of the week. Other than that, it's more of a, like, I understand they probably had these things in the works for a really long time and they're announcing them, but maybe hold off till you get things fixed, or, just kind of acknowledge it. This is like a PR mistake, big time on their part. So now this is interesting. So I'd actually recorded a version of this video before and somehow my sound got turned off. So when I went to edit, it was completely no sound whatsoever, no audio. So I found this post and it says, I can't believe how long it's taking to fix. And when I found this morning, and now the guy, you can read it here. He's saying this is seriously depressing. Whenever I put my money into something, it dies. And this was kind of the joke people down below. I'll show you later. He goes, yeah, of course, right after I put money in, the crypto market took a dump from the war, an exploit happened, Yieldy dumped and never recovered. I know people don't want to hear it, but just venting my frustration. I can't believe they only have 2 devs left. So here's another person talking about how they've lost developers. I can't believe they're pretty much abandoned the project, it seems. I don't know if that's entirely true, but not a great response. Like, when people can't get their money off, you should be giving daily updates on what's going on. And, they haven't posted anything about losing, as far as I know, unless it's way back. They haven't posted anything about losing developers. So that's probably, you might want to tell people that, because that would be a really good reason of why it's taking you so long. Might be a really good reason why it's taking so long. Like, people might understand that, but don't just like be silent. This is really funny though, because people are like, oh, it's all your fault, ha ha ha, So what I wanted to point out is the Yieldy moderators actually took this post down. So when I recorded the first version, there was a little note where the post should have been that said this was taken down. It appears they put it back up. So maybe they might have got some flack for that, for taking it down. So that's not the biggest deal in the world. But I guess what I'm concerned about, if you read the comments, you read this, it's like, I just think this is disturbing. This is not how you handle these sorts of things. We've seen an exploit with Tiny Man, and some people criticize their handling of it too, but I think overall they did pretty well, except they've been very slow to compensate people who had money in. I had like a little bit of it, like the Aikido one is especially pernicious. And I have a little bit in, but not much. I was okay. If it's gone, whatever. But some people put some pretty big money into Tiny Man. Now, what do we learn from this? Does this make me a little nervous about Yieldy? Yeah, it kind of does. You kind of wonder why, if this is in fact true, that why they would be losing developers. Like, why are developers jumping ship? That's a little bit alarming. And the fact that they're still talking about partnerships when you haven't even fixed your core product, like your core product is broken. It's not like limited functionality. It's like, no, it's just not working. That's a pretty big distinction. Don't use PR speak. This is crypto, man. We got no tolerance for that. Just tell us how it is. That's what I try to do with you guys in this channel. I don't sugarcoat things. I've tried stuff on here and just been like, this sucks. Don't use it. Like, this is a nightmare. Or I've been like, hey, this is great, but keep this in mind. Like when I did my Townstar videos, I told you, hey, this is a great way to get a cheap NFT, but you will pay the gas fees, and a lot of YouTubers just won't tell you that. I found that out the hard way because like people would make these videos about how you can get a $50 NFT in Townstar, and they just don't mention the gas fees. How do you not mention that? I don't understand it. Why wouldn't you just tell everybody the truth? That doesn't make sense to me, but a lot of the world sometimes doesn't make sense to me. And what they're doing here, this doesn't make sense. I think they should be more open about this, more transparent. Put it on your Twitter, put it on Yieldy, just say, hey, what's going on? Guys, we're having some problems, but we're gonna get it fixed. And here's everything that's going on. Just lay it out. That's just my take anyway. The one takeaway I want to impart with you guys, because I think this is really important. And this is a good learning moment. Don't put all your stuff in one basket. You guys wonder why, I just did a Solana video this week. I'm working in Townstar, I'm working in Splinterlands. Why am I not just on Algorand, even though I like Algorand a lot? Well, for this very reason. Stuff like this happens. We just saw that with Tiny Man. They had a huge exploit. Some people lost their money. If you got all your eggs in one basket, that's going to be a problem for you. So I'm a big fan of spread out the risk. Don't rely on any one platform. And this is the perfect reason why. What if I was relying on Yieldy right now? What if I was relying on those gains? I'd be really frustrated. It'd be a week of not having any gains. Very annoying. Now the money should still be there when they get reset, but I don't know. It's whenever you just can't get your money, it's pretty frustrating. So they're going to lose some trust, probably going to lose some customers. I think some people, that's probably going to tank the price of the coin. Might be a good buying opportunity. Hashtag not financial advice. That's all I got to say. Let's stay safe out there. I'm going to keep an eye on this. I'm probably not going to make a video every time something happens, but you can, if you subscribe to the channel, you want to hit the bell for notifications too, if you want. You'll be able to see. I'll be doing post updates on YouTube. I have that ability now, so I will let you guys know when new developments arise, so that you guys can stay informed. I'm going to be knee deep in this stuff. I'm going to keep looking. So just so you know, hey guys, stay safe out there. Thanks for watching. I'm FrugalBC, and I will see you in the future.